Alina Sharma had always dreamed of working at Alliston Tech, one of the fastest-growing companies in Mumbai. And at just 23, she finally stepped inside the glass building as a junior project assistant, shy, dedicated, and focused only on her career. Her only goal was to impress Mr. Ahen Malhotra, the young, handsome CEO who everyone admired but also feared. Ahen was known for his sharp eyes and strict rules. No personal talks in office, no mistakes, no excuses. Alina avoided him as much as she could. But everything changed on a rainy Monday evening. That day the office was almost empty. Alina was the last one finishing an urgent report when suddenly the electricity went out. She got scared and dropped her coffee in panic, and at the same time someone opened the door. It was Ahen. He saw her shivering and quietly put a hand on her shoulder. "You're safe. Let me find a flashlight." For the first time, Alina saw a softer side of him. He stayed with her until the lights came back. He even helped clean the spilled coffee, something no one could ever imagine from the CEO. After that night, small moments started to happen. He began noticing her during meetings. Sometimes he'd stop by her desk and ask if she needed help. One day, he surprisingly sent her a coffee with a note, "Don't panic next time. A." Alina's heartbeat went crazy. She tried to control her feelings, but every time she looked up, she found him looking at her. And then it happened. Late night working on a project, both alone in his cabin. The silence was intense. Alina tried to focus on her laptop, but her hands were literally shaking. Ahen suddenly stood up and gently closed her laptop. "Enough work for tonight. You've done more than enough." She whispered, "Sir, I should finish." "Stop calling me sir," he said softly. Alina looked up, their eyes locked, and he slowly moved closer. In a low voice he asked, "Do you feel the same, or is it just me?" Alina's heart almost stopped. She didn't reply. She just closed her eyes and he kissed her. But that was just the beginning. Eyes. From that night, they started meeting secretly after office hours. Long drives at midnight. Hidden smiles in the office hallway. Secret texts during meetings. Ahen bought her favorite books and remembered every little thing about her. But one day, someone saw them together outside a cafe. And rumors in the office started. Alina entered the office the next morning with a shy smile on her face. Memories of last night's drive with Ahen were still dancing in her mind. The way he held her hand, the way he promised her, "No matter what happens, I won't let anyone hurt you." But as soon as she stepped into the corridor, she felt something strange. Two employees looked at her, whispered something, and giggled. At the coffee machine, her friend Kavya walked up and said, "Hey, where were you last evening? I called you." Alina quickly replied, "Oh, just at home. Why?" Kavya took a deep breath and softly said, "People are saying they saw you at Blue Cafe last night. with Mr. Malhotra. Elena's heart dropped. She stayed silent. Kavya leaned closer. Is it true? Before she could answer, the elevator door opened and Ahan stepped out. Tall, confident, eyes directly on Elena. For a second, the entire office went silent. Ahan walked straight past everyone, looked at Elena for half a second, and entered his cabin. That small look was enough. The rumors exploded after that. Elena is being promoted because of her affair with the boss. She's manipulating him. She's not innocent at all. Elena tried to ignore everything and focused on her work. But every whisper, every look, kept breaking her from inside. That evening, Ahin called her to his cabin. As soon as she entered, he asked in a serious voice, "Are you okay?" Elena nodded, but her eyes were red. Ahin closed the door, walked to her, and gently held her hand. "Listen to me carefully. Whatever people are saying, I don't care. I only care about us." Elena finally broke down and hugged him tightly. But while they were holding each other, someone secretly clicked a photo through the glass window. The next morning, that photo was sent anonymously to the company's board members. And now the matter is not just gossip. It's officially in danger. The boardroom was silent. 11 senior members sat around the long table, staring at the printed photo on the screen. Ahin stood at the front, calm on the outside, but burning inside. One of the directors cleared his throat. "Mr. Malhotra, you know our company policy clearly says that a relationship between a senior executive and a junior employee can create a conflict of interest." Another director added sharply, "You either end this or step down from your position." Everyone's eyes were on him. But Ahin stayed silent. Meanwhile, in her apartment, Elena was crying softly. She had just received a message from Ahan. "Board meeting happening now. They found the photo. They want me to choose." Her hands were shaking. 100 thoughts raced through her head. He has worked his whole life for that position. I can't let him destroy everything for me. She grabbed her phone and typed, "Ahin, end it. Right now, I'm resigning." Before he could reply, she sent a second message. "Please, let me go." She threw her phone and started packing her things. Back in the boardroom, Ahin finally spoke. "I understand your concerns, but let me be clear, I'm not doing anything wrong, and neither is she. Elena is the most hardworking employee we have." He paused, looked at each board member, and said in a firm voice, "I choose her." There was a long silence. Then the chairman sighed, "So you're stepping down?" Ahen exhaled slowly. "Yes." He walked out of the meeting and immediately called Elena. But her number was switched off. He rushed to her apartment. When he reached, the door was open, the room empty, and only a small handwritten note on the table. "You gave me everything, but I can't let you lose everything because of me. I'm sorry, Elena. Ahin closed his eyes, tightly holding the note in his hand. For the first time in years, the fearless CEO broke down. But deep in his heart, one thing was certain. He would find her,